115 Hamilton Park. It's a nice old house, definitely coming into it. We've repainted these front posts, all four. We painted the Adriatic chair and the swing, side lights, front door. This wraparound inside here was really bad. All the trim outside, even the shutters, we got the shutters really good. This front door looks much better. Inside, this whole room has been painted, except for the ceiling. Most of the trim, I did not paint the windows, touched those up where it needed it. Painted the entire fireplace mantle, got all the trim. This front door trim here looks much better now. It's nice even coat. The walls look great. As you can see, the paint didn't touch up in here. We'll have to come back. We're getting pulled off here because we were going a little bit over. We'll be coming back next week to finish it up. Gonna have to paint everything below the chair rail here. Had to fill some holes with putty. And let's see, in the kitchen, there's not a whole lot that's been done. We did the touch up on the walls, matched up pretty good. Got the backer board under the sink, fixed the leak, and put kills down underneath the backer board. And through here, we painted most of this. We just touched these walls up. All the trim has been painted. These spindles here started off 3 different colors, and we've had to touch it up. It's going to need another coat on those if you ask me. But this here touched up nice. This was beige chiffon, and did the trim touch up and the wall touch up in here, and that worked out pretty good. Ended up having to fix a big hole in the wall right there, and this is an access panel for the plumbing, so we're gonna put that back. And this whole closet got painted, the entire thing. It was kind of messy. This is just a simple laundry chute. We just removed that and put it back. Bathroom, all the trim in here had to be sanded, caulked, had to be scraped and repainted with a couple of coats. It was peeling really bad. Anywhere where there's been moisture in this house, the woodwork's really bad. We're gonna have to come back and do the little bit of wall in here that we have. Going outside, there's a lot of touch up on the cabinets on the kitchen. There's a lot of work that still needs done through here. This is really, everything's dinged up in this area. This is obviously used quite a bit. It's dirty, needs a lot of work. We painted the outside of this door. As you can see, it had to be scraped. You just put your hand on it and the paint just would peel right off. This out here has been touched up on the we did rescreen this door here, and then also put a hinge right there. It was the one like that was broke. This has been touched up around the outside where there was mildew growing. And we did swept the garage out. Found a set of keys with a skeleton key out there too, so I want to give that to them. The paints are all down here. There's so many paints that we had to throw away that were dry at the bottom. A lot of those paints don't even match this house. You can see that they were used at one time. Going upstairs, we cleaned all the ceiling fans throughout. Changed all the light bulbs, changed all the batteries and smoke detectors, and a gigantic furnace filter. That right there had to repair the ceiling. There's a spot like that in the living room I forgot to mention. That's gonna need to be fixed and painted. You can see there's minimal touch up on the trim up here, but it's a different color and it's not gonna match. So it's probably all gonna have to be painted. This is an example of the trim. Look at that. That's what we're dealing with in these high moisture areas and bathrooms and stuff. And so it has to be scraped, sanded, caulked, and that will probably need a minimum of 2, if not 3 coats. Replace the shower head in here. Gonna paint this blue. We got the paint down there. Some hang shutters in that bathroom. We fixed these windows, and you can see the windows, they need touched up still at the very least. But this window in particular had a piece, I've got the pictures, there's a piece of wood screwed in down here at the bottom, and the window was opened up, which was allowing air in, and somebody stuffed foam in the top of the window up through here. There was the other bedroom had a window similar to that. The wall touch-up is probably not gonna work out just right. There's a spot right there. Actually, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, and you see it in person, it stands out more. Maybe we'll get by and get lucky in this room and it'll touch up. You can see the woodwork, there's just a lot of spots where it needs touched up, and if we had the exact paint, this would touch up great, but it's not going to. In here, we replaced one of these light bulbs, and I managed to get those covers from the basement and put those back on, those lights. This is the other window where something was screwed in, and there was a piece of wood. We had to remove that and then get the window to close properly. I don't know if they had window air conditioning units in or what. We do believe we'll get by on the touch-up on the walls in this room. The paint touch-up was matching okay. That's about all I can think of for now. Hold on, this is an example right here of the woodwork. You can actually see the wood grain where it's not been painted properly. So we'll have to paint the whole thing there.